Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here to do a daily love message. I want to say my gratitude to each and every one of you, and welcome if you're a returning subscriber, welcome if you're a new subscriber. I appreciate you being part of this soul family, and if you haven't seen the daily read, I highly recommend it. It was really, it's very powerful. It's very beautiful. The way Spirit came through in the cards. So really beautiful. We're going to get some great messages for you here. So I have the Divine Lovers messages. We're going to get messages from your person. And this is for Wednesday, August 27th. And I just want to remind you of a couple days to take advantage of my introductory intuitive soul coaching if you would like, and you can email me at guidedbylove888@gmail.com if you're interested, and take advantage of my introductory offer, and that'll be through the 30th. Okay, so I have the Keepers of the Light, which we're going to get Keeper of the Light for you and your person as well. And we're going to get messages from for the journey from the Universal Love deck by Tony Carmen Salerno. Okay. And if there's any nudity in the cards, they're beautiful cards, but YouTube doesn't take kindly to that. So I may have to cover parts up with my finger. So with my hand. So, okay. So what are the messages, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides? What are the messages for this love read for Wednesday, August 27th? What are the messages? Wow, okay. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, Heaven on Earth. Wow. I love this card. You know, this is as above, so below. So you have a spiritual connection with your person, and this is coming more and more and more. You've maybe connected through the spirit, through telepathy, or through songs, through other means. If you're in separation, if you're not in separation, you're connecting, and you're connecting on multiple levels. But this is more and more of your connection is coming from the higher realm into the physical. So that means reuniting with your person in the physical, possibly coming into union for some of you. So this is creating heaven on earth. And even if you are in separation with your person, it's creating heaven on earth within yourself. Changes, healing, nurturing yourself from within, bringing that out into the world. It creates heaven on earth. There's more peace, there's more love, there's more joy in this world because, you're nurturing and healing yourself from the inside out. So that's a message for both of you. And then we have, for the rest of the journey, we have, and I got to cover, I can cover up her bottom and her chest. We have emergence. And I feel this is, this is divine feminine energy, standing in her power. I feel it's both of you coming into the masculine power, the feminine power, and this is, emerging into your power. This transformation that's happening within both of you. And you can see, she's exactly, she's connecting with the light, and that is filling her entire self with the light. I also feel that this is you and your person becoming more vulnerable. She is naked in wow, they just gave me a tickle in my throat when I was saying that. She is naked. So some of you might be going, what? I'm going to be more vulnerable. This is part of the transformation is, dropping all your layers of, you know, the things that you layered on yourself throughout your life. This is healing and cutting through all those layers, healing those, letting go of what you no longer need. And it's creating vulnerability so that you and your person can be vulnerable with each other on a very deep level. You know, very intimate card that we have here. So, but it's also a very powerful card showing you both are emerging into that power and divine feminine. You are emerging into that power, and it's leading your person into the light. You're connecting with the light, and it's, look at it, it's ricocheting off of you, and it's leading your person out of the dark into the light. So really powerful message. Wow, these are very powerful. And then we have listen to cover up. She's in that vulnerable state again, you know, purifying the energy. And, you know, this is a message though for both of you to listen to your guidance. You know, this is taking the time out to nurture. You know, she's in that star energy, which the star is, you know, the message of healing and wish fulfillment. And look at all the healing energy coming down. So this is for both of you. You know, listen to your guidance. Lots of healing energy coming in from that star. And but this is giving yourself what you need in order to be your best, your whole self, because each of you is whole and complete within yourself. And she's also using breath work. I see her breathing out. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more. And that connects you to your spirit, to your power, to your higher self, however you want to look at it. So really beautiful card. Listen to your guidance. And then we have another power card. Wow, there's so much power in these cards. And then we have meditation. So another card of, you know, stillness and healing, because meditation brings us deeper within ourselves. And look at how she's hugging a tree. So this is a message to both of you, you and your person, for grounding. And it also is helping to overcome any rampant thought processes or patterns. It's helping to calm the mind and bringing in, strengthening the spirit, because look at the yellow again. This is power coming in. Being outside in nature is bringing in power for both of you. And it's helping to heal the mind. It's helping to heal the throat. It's helping to heal, especially, you know, I just feel like the mind, the throat, yeah, really powerful. Lots of power coming in through those chakras. And then we have balance. You know, this is creating that yin and yang balance within each of you. In order for union to happen, there has to be a balance of the masculine, feminine energies within each of you. So creating that balance, and you know, you can see where, you know, whether you're apart or in the physical or together, you're always with each other. Your spirits are always with each other, and both of you can feel that. And this is the divine feminine comforting the divine masculine right now, with her spirit, with her light, comforting him, and, you know, him knowing that you're around, very much so. Wow, so let's see what keepers of the light are with each of you. What keepers of the light are with each of you? That's with the viewer. Which one is with your person? Oh my gosh, that flipped right out. So we got very specific. Is this for your person? Yep. Okay. All right, Katumi is on the bottom, Cloak of Wisdom. So each of you, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So Katumi is bringing in wisdom for both of you. And it's trusting yourself, trusting what you're getting, trusting your intuition that, um, is being brought in um, by the keepers of the light, is what I wanted to say. It's like hard to get that out. Okay, so for the viewer, we have Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So, now we're in the crescent part of the moon, and, they want you to, Spirit wants you, viewer, to focus, keep your focused intention on what you want. Visualize that, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome. So, everything is always working out for me better than I had planned, is an affirmation you can use. And we're in the crescent phase of the moon until through August 30th, because that's when that's when my introductory offer ends for my coaching sessions. That's when the waxing crescent moon phase ends. So keep your intention focused, and think about what you desire. Okay. And then for your person, we have Lord Shiva, transcendence. So they're working on, and look at all the snakes there. The snakes of, we're in the year of the wood snake and the crescent moon phase. Look at that. They're focusing on transcending, rising above, honoring their inner force, their inner wisdom. They're learning about their inner wisdom, and they're being given steps to take, and they're learning to dance with the universe. They're learning about their spiritual gifts. And so we have the crescent moon on his head as well. Look at this. Both of you. So there's major shifting, major transformation happening at this time through the crescent moon, which is through, what did I say? Tomorrow's the 27th, through Saturday, because that's the 30th, I believe, through this crescent moon stage. Major transformation going on for both of you. But I was going to say the wood snake, helping them to walk away from anything that's no longer serving them. And then we have the medallion in their eye. I said the eye. It's in their hand. It's kind of matching the one at their third eye, though. I feel like this is healing energy, and this is all-seeing energy. The other one your person got is charity, prayer, and contemplation. So they're being asked to connect with heaven right now, and they're being asked to ask, and they shall receive. So they're really being asked to be in a place of contemplation and ask, and they shall receive. Wow. And look at all the magenta, the universal love in here. Wow. And there's 5 for change. Lots of change happening in your connection right now. And these cards prove it. Okay, so let's get messages from your person to you. What do they want to say? What are the messages from your person to you? Any other messages from your person to you? Oh my gosh, this is so funny. This one wanted to come out too. You guys are going to laugh. Anything you want to say to your person? What do you want to say to your person today? Cards don't lie, right? I got one sticking out of the top of the deck. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to laugh. Okay, at the bottom it says, sometimes I imagine how my life with you would feel. And that's for both of you. Both of you are imagining how life with each other would feel. You're both imagining it. There's things that are coming up during the day that are, catching your attention, thinking, what would it be like? Or you may be intuitively seeing things in print, or, like instead of saying, come with me, it says come with us. So you may be intuitively saying, seeing things go forward intuitively, like as if your person were here with you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what does your person want to say to you? It's blank. So that means they want you to fill in the blank. What would you have them say to you? How about, I love you, I miss you? I'll give you a couple minutes, a couple seconds to think about it. 55 on the clock. Okay. Then they say, your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. Oh, so make sure you're doing a lot of smiling, viewer, throughout the day. Make sure you're doing a lot of smiling. I think smiling is a way to lift your vibration too and share it with others. And then they say, I am hopeful that we will reunite again. And that's that, that's that. I feel like that goes with charity. I am hopeful that we will reunite again. So they're hoping for the best. And then for you, viewer, what do you want to say to your person? Without you in my life, I feel so lost. So, now that you've been on this journey, some of you not so long, some of you maybe a long time, but now that you've connected with them, they're out there. It's like you can't imagine a journey without them. And then you also got a blank card for them. So you want them to fill in the blank of what you would like, of what they would like to hear from you. So maybe, what I'm getting? I'm getting, you are so handsome. I love your smile. I love your eyes. Your eyes are like the ocean, as deep as the ocean. Okay, so, all right, that was fun with the blank cards. I hope you guys have a marvelous Wednesday, and I hope it's filled with magic and miracles, and namaste.